Jeanine Wasielewski, Dani Edwards, Shannon LeBeauf, and James Spinelli. Okay? So we'll open it right up to questions.
Hi, everybody. First one is for you, Jeanine, because I look at the five of you sitting up here, and you're the one returner. We were just talking with Coquise about this. What was it like putting this staff and this team together in the offseason?
It was definitely a lot of hard work. I mean, it wasn't just staff, but it was also players, as you guys well know. But honestly, the transition has been really seamless. I feel like, first of all, we have a group here that's completely aligned to the culture that we have here at Rutgers. It's who they are, it's their character, and so that makes it pretty seamless to walk in and just elevate the culture in that manner. I think we also have very common work ethic. So we hit the ground running pretty hard in terms of our work ethic and how we work together on the floor. So it has been a pleasure to go through this transition. It's been one of my easier transitions as I've had new staff members come on at some of my other places. And it's just a testament to the character of the coaches we have here, the experience that they brought to the table. We share a common reason why we're coaching, mentoring our young student athletes and young women. And that has really bonded us, and it's been really, really a great transition so far.
Sean, new players, new coaches, how do you adjust to all the changes right now?
I'm sorry, could you ask it again?
No. You're dealing with new players, you're dealing with a new coach and a new staff. What's that been about for you?
First, I got to make sure to give Coach Jeanine $1 for that response just now. I appreciate you. Blessing to be here. Pretty much going into it like every single year. At the end of the day, part of the blessing is I'm responsible for me, my approach every single day, coming in prepared, trying to work as hard as I can to be the best I can for them. It's going to be each and every year is an adjustment. Because of the roster changes. Another blessing is Coach Jeanine talked about the vision and the opportunity here. Blessed to be a part of Coach Washington's staff. Pretty much, which makes my job easier, is having peace of mind every single day. And the reason I can have peace of mind every single day, one, because of the people to my left, but two, because of the person that's running this program, because she is so secure within herself, no ego at all, it allows us to be who we are. So the best versions of us come out so we can be ready and prepared to be that for our student athletes. And that helps each and every day. I mean, it's going to be a learning process. We want them to grow 1% every day. We're trying to grow 1% every day and pour into them as best we can. Is it going to be perfect every single day? No, we're all human. So learning and growing in those moments so we can be better for them, if that makes sense.
Question for you, Shannon. You've obviously had many top recruiting classes at UCLA, had a lot of experience in just elite, basketball. How do you bring that all the way to the other side of the country? Obviously still in the Big Ten and here at Rutgers.
Thank you for that question. I'm just excited to be here. I just believe that when you have a great institution, right? We have a great institution here at Rutgers. We have a terrific conference, right? It's one of arguably the best conferences, one of the top two in the country. And then you have a head coach you can sell. It happens. I mean, if you look at her resume and what she's accomplished as a player in college, as a pro, and as a coach, how much she's won. I have every aspect I need with this staff. We're going to go and get another great recruiting class because all the pieces, all the elements are there.
For Coach Spinelli, you've worked with Coach Washington when you were at Notre Dame. How have you grown as a coach since then with your experience at Northeastern to now?
Yeah, great question. Thank you for that. And one, I just want to echo sentiments of everyone. Really, it's a blessing to be at Rutgers, but a blessing to be with these people to my right, some of the most incredible individuals that I've ever been around, and we really have hit the ground running. Just want to emphasize that and the appreciation for that. But yeah, it's funny. I used to sit in Coach Ko's office in a video player development role and pick her brain about how to be a good assistant coach. And she would be patient with me. She would talk to me. She would educate me. And then I got to go get that experience, right, at Northeastern. And I think, I've only 2 years at Northeastern as an assistant, but a lot of years around the game. And you have a lot of basketball components, and there's a lot that we can give to these young women. But at the end of the day, what did I learn the most that helps me here and a part of my process of getting here? It's the relationship that we cultivate with these young people on a daily basis. That's what it really comes down to. And going and getting that assistant coaching experience where you have your position group and it's on you to lead them right within the greater group, and press the proper buttons and be there on the tough days and be there on the great days and celebrate them, right? And learning how to go about that and the ebbs and flows, that's the experience that, has really helped me. And a part of actually what Coach Coe spoke to me about back at those times at Notre Dame.
Dani, for you, sort of a similar question that everybody's answered already. What interested you about coming back to the Big Ten and coming to Rutgers?
Yeah, obviously it's a great opportunity here. I had the opportunity to be in the Big Ten as my first job, and so I learned a lot in a supporting role, and now getting the opportunity to be an assistant coach here in the Big Ten, which, as Shannon said, is one of the best conferences in the country. I'm just really excited to play in this league and be able to impact. I work with the point guards and be able to impact them to see the game differently and help this game grow. And I get to do it with some amazing people who have already taught me so much. I'm originally from Maryland, and so I'm only 2 hours away from my family, and so that really interests me. Since I left for college, I've been 9+ hours from them, and so I definitely have to tell my parents, call me when you want to visit. But this already feels like home. Like I said, I'm only 2 hours away. I get to be with these people every day that are helping me grow as a player, as a coach, and as a person. And so really excited to be here and get this opportunity.
For Jeanine and Sean, I think this is the first time, this has happened for years, I know, but it's the first time that Rutgers has officially sort of designated publicly offensive and defensive coordinators like you would expect from a football team. Tell us what you guys do in those roles specifically.
Yeah, I think for me, thanks for the question too. It's a good one. Listen, Coach Washington is very offensive-minded coach. So as much as I'm the offensive coordinator, she's really driving what we're doing offensively. And so I really look at my role, because it's a little bit different than Sean's, is more in almost a consultation role with her. And with the staff. So I'm studying all kinds of offenses out there. I'm studying what other teams are doing. I study a lot of what the league is doing, what the WNBA is doing. And I'm trying to bring new motion concepts, new set play concepts, new transition concepts to the table and architect the offense with her, in partnership with her, and certainly with the input of everybody at the table. So I wouldn't consider myself leading the charge on exactly what we're going to run. Coach Washington's doing that, but I'm certainly side by side with her, tweaking things that we can do, bringing new ideas to the table and incorporating it into what we're doing offensively. And I will be helping her with a play call, so you can hold me accountable to that. Because I will be on the bench and she'll look at me and say, what are we running? I need to get, Amani a touch. And so I'll play a big role on the bench during games in that manner.
All I'm trying to do is add value. I think creating an atmosphere of being tough, tight, and together. Connected on that side of the basketball. Defensively, you just want to give yourself a chance at the end of the game. So just trying to help put us in position where we have a chance at the end of the game. But it's not just me. Everybody has a say in that. And the title thing is the title thing. It is what it is. May lead in practices, different things to help us grow in that regard. But we're all adding value in that because it's the ultimate goal is for all of us to be successful on the defensive end. I definitely don't know it all. I appreciate her trusting me to help lead it. I'm going to do my best, but we just want to create an atmosphere of being tough, tight, and together.
Okay, kind of building on yours, Sean. over the years, defense has been huge. From my days here as a student with Teresa Grants on through and improving with Coach Stringer. There's a number that was synonymous with Coach Stringer, and since you have a very, very inside touch to that number, 55, will we see more of a pressing type defense coming up this year?
We want to be more aggressive, and the word probably, I know Coach Dani loves it a lot, is the word dictate. We want to dictate defensively. That's going to be man-to-man. It's going to be more pressing, whether that's a run and jump, whether it's just picking up full, whether it's a zone press. In the half court, I mean, honestly, at the end of the game, it doesn't matter what side of the ball, what level, last 5 minutes of the game, it's going to slow down, and it's going to be a possession game, and you have to be able to guard one-on-one in your area in the half court. So we want to dictate the entire time, putting pressure on the defense. So the last 5 minutes of the game, we're in control, if that makes sense. So that may be 55, it may be 45. It may every night is different now. Every night is different.
Whatever message you got to put out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Coach, I have a very silly question for you, Sean. Sorry. When you're going on road trips, do you pack peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Oh, you saw the video. Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna get on somebody for that. No. My road trip, when somebody allows me to do it, you know, Pop-Tarts is usually my go-to on the road. I try to carry my Pop-Tarts with me, but I do love a very good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. There's no doubt.
Gotta get you some Lunchables.
Yes. That's your job. Take care of me. Take care of me. We got witnesses now. Everybody heard that. You got me.
For Dani, you talked about your work with point guards. The team brought in 2 point guards who have done it at the high major level, in Kayla Ivey and Lauren Swan. I guess since you guys have all arrived at Rutgers, how have you grown with that unit? How have they grown with you?
That's a great question. We're really excited about them. Obviously, there are 2 very dynamic point guards, that can score the ball and can also pass it, so they're going to be a threat either way when the ball's in their hand. I just work really closely with them with studying the game. We watch a lot of film, work with them individually because both of them do different things and are good at different things, and we want to maximize what they do. And so since they've gotten here, they've hit the ground running. They really are working hard. Sometimes we have to tell them to actually chill out a little bit, which is every coach's dream. But they're really going hard, and we're really excited about them.
Question for you, Jeanine. You've gone back with Coach Washington to Penn State in the Big Ten. Have you seen her philosophy involved with the changing landscape of college basketball?
Certainly, I think we all have evolved. That's for sure, with the portal and now with revenue sharing and so on. But she has so many talents beyond just being a extremely great teacher of the game of basketball. As the landscape has changed, I think we will all sit here and say we have one of the best leaders in the nation leading Rutgers because of her background, her way of thinking, her analytical mindset, her relationship building. She has all the pieces that you would, love to have in a head coach that can navigate through what's going on in college athletics. And a lot of folks here at this table, including myself, as well as the players that you're seeing on the floor this year, is all related to her ability to manage in the new space. And I feel we talk about being next level. We were early on next level. The amount of work she put in with administration, with her networking, to put us in a position to pull, the number of players we did out of the portal last year and set the foundation for that, and working with administration, she's fantastic. Best in the country. So I think we've got a leader who is well suited for exactly what's going on in college athletics.
For Shannon, you've sort of been asked this already, but you have a long history of success in this conference, both as a player at Iowa, including under Coach Stringer, and then last year, obviously, at UCLA. How much does that sort of help you in this role this year, and maybe what brought you to Rutgers to achieve it here on the other coast?
I think it's great what Jeanine just said. It was Coach Washington. So primed to win at UCLA if I stayed, right? And it was just the opportunity to help restore Rutgers back to national prominence. This is nothing new to the university. We want to make sure we bring winning back, and I could sense the urgency, I could sense the just the excitement of wanting to do that, and it's something I wanted to be a part of. I was excited about what she was dreaming for the university, and what she said that really got me was, this state deserves to have a winning team again. New Jersey rallies behind Rutgers University, and so seeing what she was envisioning, I could buy into it, and was it hard to leave out? It was hard to leave. I mean, I'm from Los Angeles, right? So check on me come December, with the weather when it changes. You may need to ask how I'm doing, but I'm excited to be here because I know we can do it. I believe every word that was coming out of her mouth and what she wants to do here at Rutgers. And she's won before. It's not like it's a coach that has not won. So it was easy to buy in. Now, is the conference a tough conference? Yes. Bring it on, though. That's what makes it worthwhile, because we want to compete at the highest level. We want to be able to go and get student athletes that can compete at the highest level. And now with Rev Share and NIL, the playing field is level. All bets are off. We can go and get great players, and I believe we're going to get it done with our leadership with Coquise and the players we're going to bring in here.